Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to bring in the Divine Masculine Dark Truths, the Divine Masculine Dark Truths Come to Light, and the Deck of Apologies. And these are all my decks available to buy and check out on makeplaincards.com. So let's see what your person wants to say to you from their dark truth, right deep inside. What's on their mind? What are they struggling with? What are they healing? And what do they want to apologize for? And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What do they want to say? So one card flew straight out. Look at this. I love you. I'll come back. Wow. Amazing. I love how they're coming out just in ones, because it's like they've got real things to say here. And that's the message. Wow. So let me just pop these in the order they came out then. And what do they want to say? What are their dark truths? Wow, we've got recovery coming in here. Amazing. Recovery, sorting things out. Reconciliation, restoration. And they definitely want to blurt out what they want to apologise for. So let's see what's going on. I'm enchanted by you. This is what they are saying. This is the first card that came out. I'm under your spell. Now, that doesn't mean they think you've done a spell on them or you've put some kind of witchcraft on them. It's they feel enchanted by you. They feel like they are just under your spell and they can't get enough of you. I'm under your spell. You've taken me over completely because I can't stop thinking about you. And the reason why is because they love you. And because they love you and because they feel they can't stop thinking about you and they're under your spell, they're going to come back. So if you're thinking, when are they going to come back? Are they going to come back? Perhaps that's what you're stressing over today. They are reassuring you that no matter what's going on, they will come back. It's not the end. It's never over with twin flames or soul connections. The universe will create the way. I love you and I will always come back. And I feel if they could give you one message today, that's exactly what it would be. To reassure you, to calm you down, and to relax you as you move around your day in this holiday season. Relax because they're coming back and they feel under your spell. And that's because of your radiant light. That's you being you. You're not doing anything special. You're just shining your light and being yourself. And that magnetic power that shines out of you, that radiance, that light, that warmth, it pulls them in. It draws them in the way a flame draws a moth in. The way when you get an elastic band and you kind of pull it apart, it snaps back into place. It's that magnetic pull. The magnet of you is pulling them towards you. So they're saying to you, I can't hide from this, run from this. I can't deny this because I'm under your spell. And they give me fear. And it does bring up fear in them because they feel out of control. The passion they feel for you, the desire is so overwhelming. It brings up fear. They're out of control. So they feel out of control with this love right now because they feel they're under your spell. And maybe in the past they've said things like, oh, I'm under your spell, or have you done some kind of wooey on me? But really what they know is they just can't stop loving you because they've loved you from the first moment they've seen you. It doesn't matter how long has gone past. It doesn't matter what's happened, who they've spent time with, who you've spent time with, where you've gone, what you've done. You are guided back together because you are magnets and you are perfect for each other. So your twin is saying to you, you're perfect for me just the way you are. Don't ever change. That's the person that I love. That's the individual that I love. So you don't need to change to be like anybody else. You certainly don't need to compare yourself to anyone else, especially comparing yourself to a karmic partner or someone they've been with in the past, because you're you for a reason. And you're different for a reason and special for a reason. You stand out from the crowd. If there was 1 million people in a room, you'd be the one person they'd be able to pick out of that room. It always reminds me when they give me that image in my mind of in the Matrix where they're doing the training program and you've got all the people walking down the street and then you've got the lady in the red dress who turns out to be an agent, but she stands out from the crowd. Because God designed it that way. So God designed it that way so that you stand out from the crowd. So it doesn't matter who else is around them. People could have what you could perceive to be better looks than you or more money than you or be better in society than you. You could see all of that, and that's the ego, because that's never true. But to you, they're perfect for you and you're perfect for them. So to your masculine, to your person, the one you belong with, you are perfect in all ways. The way you look, the way you are, the job you do, the money you have, the way you look and the way you walk, everything. The way you dress, everything. You are perfect for me just as you are. Don't ever change. I'm enchanted by you. I'm under your spell. And I want to tell you how I feel because I wonder how you feel. I want to tell you how I feel. I'm wondering. So they're curious about you. Curious. They may be checking you out online. They may be trying to find out what you're up to or what your plans are. Because they're saying, I wonder what you're doing because I want to tell you how I feel. I wonder what you would do if I turned up at your door. So they may be fantasizing about that, coming to you, coming to your house, coming to where you work, coming to where you are to say to you, can we spend some time together? Because they wonder how you feel and they want to tell you how they feel. Expect me. So this is them saying, I am coming back, you can expect me. Now, when we have expectations, we tend to get disappointed because we think of things a certain way. They've got to come by this date or this time or in this way. And we get disappointed when those things don't come to pass because usually things happen the way we don't expect. So let go of the expect and instead anticipate it. You're going to feel it anyway in your body. You feel like something is coming, so anticipate it. Wake up in the morning grateful, saying, I know that something good is coming to me today. This could be the day. Something's coming, something good. What will it be? Because your person saying, I am coming back because I love you. And I am going to come to you. I may even come to where you work or where you live, or I may turn up unexpectedly. The universe could even bring you together at an unexpected event, synchronistically. So maybe you're going somewhere and boom, there they are. It could be a work event, it could be a social occasion, it could be somewhere you never even thought you'd meet up. It could be somewhere totally different than where you normally go or what you normally do, and the universe created it that way for you to reconnect. I hurt. Sometimes when I think of you, it hits me so hard just how badly I've messed it all up. Will you ever forgive me? Sometimes I hurt when I think about how much I miss you. So they're really missing you and thinking about you, and they want to say this. This is why I feel I've been guided to the deck of apologies. I'm sorry, can you forgive me for the things I've done? And I watch you. I am your secret admirer. I watch your social media, I search for you online, and sometimes I try and be where you are. Why? Because they love you and they're under your spell. They can't not think about you. They can't not check you out online because the feeling and the sense of urgency to do that takes them over. It gets too intense, and you feel that sometimes too. So they're wondering what you're doing. They may have even checked you out on social media and been hurt by what they've seen, because remember, it's all fake, it's illusion. So you could be putting things on social media, enjoying yourself, but inside you're missing them. But they could see it as, oh, you're happy without me, you don't want me anymore. Maybe there's somebody else. They give me a block, and that can cause blocks in communication because they may see it one way when really there's something else going on. So it's about never take what you see out there in the world as gospel, because it's illusion. We have to see beyond that. So there's changes going on that you can't yet see because of what they are experiencing inside. So if they've checked out your social media, for example, and been triggered by something, even if it's just you out and about with your friends, it's hurt them and it's making them make that move. And they're saying, please forgive me. It makes me feel physically sick. That means unwell, ascension, like nausea, dizziness, disorientated, even being sick, like physically vomiting or having, stomach issues or feeling rough. When they feel or think about the pain they've given to you, that they've inflicted on you, the suffering they've caused you. I'm sorry for treating you that way. It was wrong and you didn't deserve it. Please forgive me. Especially if they've checked you out online and seen that you're enjoying yourself and thinking, oh, maybe you've moved on. So first of all, they're blocking my throat. This is causing blocks in communication because they're afraid. They're afraid of what you're going to say. Or are you going to forgive them? So they're saying I was acting crazy. I was acting crazy when I said those things or did those things. and they were forced into it. That means there could be things they were forced into, or they felt forced or rushed into, like saying a certain thing or behaving a certain way. I'm sorry I ghosted you for so long. So they're also forgiving for that. They want forgiving for that. I'm sorry. They want to apologise for it. Okay, so ghosting you is processing for them, remember. They see it differently, but it's starting to dawn on them that you might think they just don't care anymore. They're saying, I need to forgive myself first. And really this is what they need to do because they're in a lot of pain. And they're saying, yes, I have cried tears. I have cried tears over the way I've hurt you and the things I've done and the way I've behaved. Of course I've cried tears. But I want to tell you now that I love you and I am coming back. And that's why there's a recovery happening. I am in recovery from my past behaviour, the block in my throat. This is definitely why there's blocks in communication right now, because they want to come back in. They want to tell you they care. They want to show you how they feel. They want to make plans with you. They feel it all inside, but the reason that there's a block or they are delaying it is because they are healing from the past. They're apologising to themselves first to be able to apologise to you. I'm in recovery from my past behaviour, healing addictions and codependency. This is a new beginning for me. It's time for me to be free of the past, to take back my power. I am healing, and I hope you can forgive me. And I feel the recovery is also recovery in the connection, to reconcile, to, come back together, to come into reunion, to clear the air, to forgive and heal, to forgive each other, to heal and move on, to move forward together in the new year. So I definitely feel there's a recovery taking place. And a lot of them are also in recovery for other things too. So they may be recognising they've got a problem with alcohol or substances or other things. And they want to heal that too. Now that won't resonate with everyone, but someone watching may get that. Or they may feel dependent on their current circumstances. They could have financial obligations and ties. They may be trapped in what they feel is a situation that they can't get out of, the comfort zone, but really they've got to choose peace. They've got to choose that way out. And that's also what they're doing. It's time for me to break free. It's time for me to be free of the past, to take back my power. And when they take back their power, that's when they move towards you and admit their truth, that they do love you and they feel under your spell. So again, a message for you that you don't need to do anything but be you and shine your light and allow, because they will make the move and they will come to you because they're already planning how to do it today. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.